Hey guys, what's up? Today we're going to be doing a Super Smash Bros. Melee tutorial focusing on how to do rising moves or rising aerials. This is a beginner technique that any intermediate or advanced player, someone who's played the game a long time, will be super familiar with, but it's something that I've seen a lot of players struggle with or maybe aren't aware of, and it can really improve your game if you're aware of this kind of how the physics of Melee works. So, why are rising moves important or useful? Well, if you're a Marth player or a Falco player, for example, have you ever tried to do dair and found yourself dying when you attempted it? Or, you know, you try to do, like, you've seen people do things like this and wondered, like, how are they able to do a dair off a ledge? Or, you know, even an edge guard like that, where they back air. That all has to do with rising aerials, and it can really be the difference between you know, daring to your death and you spiking someone and getting a kill at a really low percent. So how it works is you basically are canceling the momentum of your aerial with a jump right beforehand. So everyone knows that a move like dair, or Mirth players know at least, dair, like, you know, you drop like a stone. Like if you do a dair, it's very laggy, you're in the animation for a long time, you don't have much chance to recover. However, if you do a jump right beforehand, instead of killing you, it looks like this. And so you use what's called a double jump dair in terms of Melee language. And what that means is your normal jump is like this, can be short hopped, and then your second jump, the one with the little ripple, is called your double jump. And so even though you're only doing one jump, when you're off stage and you see that ripple, that's a double jump as well. So if you ever hear someone say, like, do a double jump fair or whatever, what they mean is, like, you know, this, even though it's just one jump. All that matters is that you're doing it like from the air, you know, like that little ripple is happening. So how do you do it? Again, you just run off, jump, and then do your aerial. And in doing so, you actually rise even though the move might be pulling you down. So for Mirth players, I would really recommend practicing running off stage, like, and doing this down air from kind of various heights. Other uses that you'll see a lot with this, like the thing is, the reason why I'm showing you guys with Marth, this is a thing that you can use with every character, but so much of Marth's edgeguards come from rising aerials. So like, say he wants to stop Fox and he runs out and does a fair, that is something you would jump beforehand with so that you don't lose your height, because say I didn't jump, you just fall and it's like, it's nowhere near as useful. Other times, a lot of stuff you see from the ledge. The only difference here, to do stuff like this, is you want to press down first, because down lets go of the ledge. And so then you just do the same stuff. So you press down, and then you do jump, and then an aerial. And bam, you're safe. And to pull it back up, I'm just DIing up and towards the stage. Again, you can see my inputs. But you can do stuff like this. See how I jump just before I do the back air? Maybe something like this. All like really useful stuff for Marth and for other characters, such as Falco. Falco has insanely good dair, but again, new players might do this and then die and think, oh no, how can I use dair? This is very common. I see a lot of new players do this, and I myself was really confused by this. But basically, again, jumping and doing the aerial, you cancel your momentum. And like, how sick is this? This move is amazing. It's so good. I hate playing against it. And it's so safe too. Like, yes, you no longer have any jumps, but because you're pulling back, you can do like any kind of aerial. And again, off the ledge, same thing. You press down, down and then jump, and do your aerial, and it's safe. This is why you see people do stuff like that, or I'm not doing it totally properly, but where they back air right at the edge. A lot of spaceys do that. Very useful. Other examples, because I don't want to spend too much time on this, is when I was first learning, and I don't play Falcon, so I don't know too much, but like when I first would see Falcon players, I'd always think, like, how do they recover from these, like, oops, like these ridiculous offstage plays like that? Well, it's because they did a rising aerial. So see how, like, I jumped before I did a knee? Even if that was, like, off the stage there. Like, this allows you to kind of jump and maybe DI backwards safely, all while, you know, still getting that out. So, you know, again, you can use dairs, You can use fairs and pulls back with DI to kind of safely get back to the ledge. Or you can do stuff like this. This is really common. Anyone who's played, oh my gosh, a decent Falcon will see something like this, where they, you know, come up on the stage with the knee. Again, it's just a rising aerial where you're pressing down to let go of the ledge. Oh my gosh. And then, you know, really quickly getting back on. So, like I said, super useful for pretty much every character. Even characters like Jigglypuff that you would think are so safe off the ledge because they can do crap like this, and you know, they have Rising Pound, and their lives are amazing. It's still useful because you can do things like you know, like that, where you're just like, you know, this is how kind of Wall of Pain stuff works, because yeah, we'll get back. You're kind of just canceling the falling movement, and so really useful stuff. So I hope I explained this. I wanted to kind of breeze through it so that people could see it in a lot of different practices, not spend too much time on it because it's a pretty simple concept. But yeah, any kind of stuff you want to do safely, just jump beforehand, and you're not going to fall ridiculously like you normally would. Although if you're Samus, you're probably not going to fall at all. So yeah. So, hope this was helpful. I plan to do other Super Smash Bros. Tutorials, and I also am planning to, and I'm working on it now actually, planning to finish up my Ocarina of Time 80% updated route, with the one with the RNG and the getting the blue potion. I have the stuff for that, I know how to run it, and I'll be explaining it to you guys because a lot of people have been asking me for that. So, hope this video was helpful, and, you know, see you guys next time.